Pantry, and today Shotzi and I are we're canning Raspberry Rhubarb Jalapeno Jam. Now I've got these raspberries and the rhubarb. I've got a healthy quart of raspberries, maybe a little bit more, and 2 quarts of rhubarb. I've also got a bunch of jalapenos in here. There's probably 10 or 12 jalapenos all chopped up in the chopped nice and fine, seeds and all. Okay. And I wanted to show you while I'm on here. I've got my sugar, 8 cups of sugar. I've got my rings and lids here. I gotta go grab my towel that I keep down. But some of you were asking about the set on the last rhubarb jam. I mean, you can see in the jar, right? Oh, it's so good. And if it's spicy or not, because I put whole serrano peppers in this one. It's got the heat, but it's mixed with that sweet. It is delicious. I'm just gonna tell you, this is strawberry rhubarb serrano pepper jam. It is so good. Try that on a pork tenderloin. I've had it on salmon. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, it sets up really, really well. So don't be scared to do a bigger batch, is, you know, my end result here. So I'm going to take you over to the stove. I've got my jelly pot there. Oh, well, I'm calling it my jelly pot today. I've got my jelly pot going. My canner's right there, my water bath canner. I've got everything ready. The jars are in the dishwasher and they are staying nice and hot for me so I can get started on this. All right, guys, I've got pectin. I've got gelatin if I need it, which I sometimes do that in bigger batches just to assure a really good set. All right, and sometimes, because I've got a no pectin recipe coming up for blueberries that I want you guys to come along for. So, you know, there's several ways to do a canning project. All right, we're gonna use a combination of button top lids and Tatler lids because the ones that stay here that I consume, I can use a Tatler. I don't have to use a button top. And then that way it's reusable, it's repurposed, and even if I give my daughter a jar, I know she'll give me the lid back. So the other ones, if I'm giving away as gifts, they have brand new lids and rings, and so no worries. All right, let's go over and get to making some jam. Okay, so I've got my pan heating up here, and I'm gonna grab my fruit. And I'm not measuring it, as though that was full quart bags, as full as I could get them, of rhubarb. I'm gonna guess that's probably it's probably 6 cups of fruit there. And then the raspberries will be another. Oh, I love raspberries, and these were fresh. I just froze them the day I got them because I knew I wouldn't be able to get them processed. You know, we get such beautiful fruit up here. You don't want to turn it down when it's readily available. So, beautiful red raspberries. Yum. Okay, so that's that. We're going to heat this through. And I like to get my spoonula, if you will. I'm going to get the fruit heating up, and I've got to add some jalapenos in there. And I'm going to mix my my pectin in with my sugar. So I want to bring this fruit to a boil first, and then we'll add our sugar and our pectin, and then bring it up to a full rolling boil that we can't stir down. And I'll be back. Okay, so I am measuring the jalapenos. I'm putting a full cup and a half. Oh, it's gonna be good. And I've got the rest of these jalapenos are gonna go for another jam. And I've got some, I'll add to it because I'll need quite a bit. So let's get this up to a boil and let this fruit kind of break down, and we'll get our pectin added into our sugar. Okay guys, so I've got my fruit is up to a boil. I need to get some lemon juice in there. And you can put a knob of butter if you'd like. I'm just using bottled lemon juice. So anyway, bottled lemon juice. And I want a quarter. Okay guys, so fruit's come up to a boil. I'm gonna put a good healthy, almost a half a cup of lemon juice in there. Yum. And it's gonna brighten the flavor. This is gonna foam a little bit, but the foam goes away. So I've mixed in my 1 package of pectin with my 8 cups of sugar. And I'm gonna do the spoon or I'll put a saucer in the freezer. So we're gonna bring this back up to a boil. And when it comes up to a boil that I cannot stir down, I'll start that timer for 1 minute and we'll test it. Now, yum. It smells delicious. I can smell the peppers in there. I don't think it's gonna be too spicy though. I'll taste it here in a second. Might as well just do that now. Give a little bit of a taste now that everything's had a chance to do something. Okay, it's gonna be a beautiful color too, huh? Okay, let's taste. Oh, it's just bursting with bright raspberry. It's not too sweet. Not a whole lot of heat back there. But we'll have enough pepper flavor in there. It'll be good. Man, that's good. Okay. I'm super excited about that. Okay, guys. I'm going to... Oh, yeah. We're going to do this plate test now. There you go. Ooh. It's beautiful. So you want to bring it up to as close to 220 degrees as you possibly can to get a nice set. Ooh, and that is delicious. So I've got my hot jars here. And I'm doing little 4-ounce ones. So, oh yeah, I can feel it getting thicker in the pot. Ouch, that's hot. Okay, so in these little 4-ounce containers, these would be great to throw into a basket as samplers. I'm gonna start doing some of those. You want 1/4 of an inch of headspace. You want that jelly jar as full as you can get it. And then we need a paper towel to wipe the rim of our jar. Can you see that? Maybe I should bring you in a little closer. So I'm gonna wipe the rim. I've got hot water here. Hot. Ow, that was really hot. Okay, and that is, there we go. I do have some tattlers for a couple of these because I can take these to work. Those will be nice. And this is my cabbage or slaw smasher. So, okay. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let the camera roll and give you some fast forward. These are going till the other jars are full. Hot canner, hot jars, hot product. Everything's hot, including that water that I'm about to put my fingers in. Actually, I've got a pair of tongs here that I use specifically to get my tattler lids out of the water. So, can't remember if I wiped that. Nope. Okay, so a tattler lid for 2 of these. And I can take them to work. I can use them in recipes. Whoops. I should move that out of the way so you don't have to see that. Anyway, these are going into the water bath canner. Once I get them all in, okay, so a tattler lid, you're going to seal it down snug, then back it off just a smidge, okay? These are the old school ones. I've also marked another mark on my gasket letting me know this is the 3rd ground for this particular gasket. And yeah, isn't it pretty? Okay, these are going to go, once it starts boiling, I will time that for 10 minutes and everything will be sterile and done and let it rest After that, in the canner after it's turned off for 5 minutes, and then pull them out. And we'll be back when I'm pulling them out. Okay guys, they're done. And oh my gosh, I'm excited. Now I stacked these jars, which there's the rebel in me. I try not to tip my jars, but look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? It's absolutely gorgeous. So I hope that this inspires you. I didn't even count how many I got. It was a ton. There's a jar in the refrigerator that I will get out for you and show you the set on it. Even though I tested it for you, it's got a beautiful set. So, oops, one tipped over. All right, let me get the rest of these out of the canner, and I will bring you back and show you the end result. Okay guys, look at all that. So I've got 4 of these half pints, the little squatties, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 half pints, and 5 of the little 4-ounce jars. That's a lot of jam, and it's so delicious. Let me get the jar out of the fridge, and you guys can see how wonderful it came out. Look at that. And it's not quite cooled down, but I'll give you a taste test. Guys, I hope it inspires you to just, you know, if you've thought it, ooh, hear the pinging? That's music to my ears. For a canner, that is really music to our ears. So, okay. Whoops. And on the floor it went. Oh gosh, look at that. So, look at that. That's a slow drip. It's gonna set up just beautiful. Anyway, I'll give you the taste test. End result. It's sweet, it's tart. It's not overly sweet at all. Actually, it's tart. It's a nice tart jam. Screaming raspberry. I smell capsaicin, but I don't taste it. So it could have, if you wanted it hot, it could use more peppers. But guys, I hope it inspires you to step outside the box. Maybe try a jam you've never tried before, and treat your friends and family. And okay, you know, it's not July anymore, but Christmas in August. It's here. It's here. It is the time of the year for everybody to load that pantry up, especially now. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.